Welcome to the 2025 Northern Wiffle League World Series between the Pennies and the Swamp Donkeys. The Pennies lead 2-0 going into the day and have a chance to sweep. With that out of the way, let's get into the game. Leading off 2-1 count, and Ben Poole, it's a ground ball to center field, and he is safe at first. Up to bat, it's another ground ball to center field, and that is a single for Ben Poole, and there are men on first and second. Count is 4-2. And he walks to get the bases loaded. And it is gone! First inning grand slam by Ben Poole, and the Pennies take the lead 4-0 in the top of the first inning. 4-1 count, and he walks to get a man on first. Count is 0-1. And Ben Poole, it's a ground ball to the pitcher, and he is out at first. Count is 0-2. And Ben Poole, it's a ground ball to center field, and he is safe at first, but the run scores, and that is run cap for the Pennies. Leading off for the Swamp Donkeys, Jonah Erickson, and he hits a fly ball to center field and hits off the roof of the press box, and he is running the bases, and he is safe at third, and that is a leadoff triple for Jonah Erickson. Count is 0-1. And he hits a ground ball to right field down the line, and he is safe at second, and one run scores, making the score 5-1. Count is 1-2. And Jonah Erickson barely makes contact, and that is a single, and there are men on first and second. And Jonah Erickson, it's a ground ball to left field, and he is safe, and the bases are now loaded. Count is 1-2. And it's another ground ball to the pitcher, and he's barely safe at first, but one run scores, making the game 5-2. Count is 2-2. And Jonah Erickson barely swings, and he is out. Count is 2-2 again, and he strikes out to end the first inning with the Pennies winning 5-2. Count is 1-2. Ben Poole has a deep fly ball to right field, and he is out at second, and he is tagged out by Jonah Erickson. Count is 3-1. And Ben Poole, it's a line drive to center field. Oh, and Jonah Erickson misses the peg, and Ben Poole is safe at third. Count is 3-2. And Ben Poole strikes out to end the inning. Count is 1-1. And it's a ground ball down the right field line. He is out at first. Count is 0-2. And he strikes out to end the inning quickly. Count is 3-1. And Ben Poole hits it down the left field line, and he is safe at first. Count is 1-1. And he pops it up to left field, and Jonah Erickson misses the catch, and there are runners on first and second. Count is 3-1. And it is gone! 3-run home run for Ben Poole to make the game 8-2 in the top of the third inning. Count is 1-2. And Ben Poole barely swings, and he strikes out. Count is 3-1. And Ben Poole hits it to right field, but is not gone, and he is safe at first. Ben Poole hits a ground ball to left field, and he is safe at first. Oh, and he's going to second, and he is safe. And there are runners on second and third. Count is 0-1. And Ben Poole hits it to left field, and Jonah Erickson throws it to the strike zone, and he hits it, but the runner is called safe at home. And there are runners on first and third, and the score is now 9-3 for the Pennies. Count is 1-2. And Ben Poole is out at first to end the inning. Count is 0-1. And Jonah Erickson, it's a ground ball to center field, and he is safe at first. And Jonah Erickson, it's another ground ball to center field, and Ben Poole almost makes a diving catch, but he misses, and there are runners on first and second, and it is full count. And Jonah Erickson strikes out looking on a full count. Count is 4-1. And Jonah Erickson walks to get the bases loaded. Count is 4-2. And Jonah Erickson walks again to get a run scored, making it 9-3. And Jonah Erickson's a fly ball to center field, and he is going to second, and he is safe, and that scores 2 runs, making the game 9-5. Jonah Erickson up to bat, and he strikes out on another full count to end the inning 9-5. Count is 0-1, and he hits a ground ball to left field, and he is safe on. He's going to second, and he is safe. Oh, and Jonah Erickson makes a throwing error, and he is going to third, and he makes another throwing error. That's a terrible play, and Ben Poole is safe, and that's an inside the park home run, making the score 10-5. And Ben Poole hits a ground ball to center field, and he is safe at first. Count is 1-1. And it is gone! Ben Poole, it's a 2-run home run, making the game 12-5 in the top of the 4th inning. Count is 2-2, and Ben Poole strikes out. Count is 1-1. And Ben Poole is down to left field, and he is safe at first, and he is going to second, and he is safe. Count is 0-1. Ben Poole pops it up to center field, and it is not gone, and he is safe at first. But a run scores, making the game 13-5. Count is 4-2, and he walks to get men on first and second. Ben Poole up to bat, and he barely makes contact and hits it into right field. Oh, and John Erickson makes a throwing error, and the runner's coming home, and he's called safe. But John Erickson makes it home and takes the base, but the runner is called safe, and that is run cap, and the Pennies are winning 14-5. Erickson up to bat, 1-2 count. And he needs a ground ball to right field, and he's going to second. Oh, and he's going to third, running like the wind, and he is safe at home, and that is an inside-the-park home run for John Erickson. John Erickson back up to bat, and he hits a fly ball to right field, and he is going to second, and he's going to third again, and he is safe, and that is a triple for John Erickson. Count is 4-2, and he walks to get men on first and third. John Erickson back up to bat, and he hits a fly ball to center field, and he's going to second, and he is safe, and 1 run scores, and there are men on second and third, and the score is now 14-7, and John Erickson hits a ground ball to left field, and he is safe at second, and another run scores, making it 14-8, and there are men on second and third. Count is 4-1, and he walks to load the bases. Count is 4-2, full count, and he hits a fly ball to center field, and he is safe at first, and the bases are still low, and that scores a run, making it 14-9. Count is 4-1. And he hits another single to left center field, and he is safe, but that is run cap, but they are still trailing by 5 going into the 5th. Ben Poole up to bat, 0-2 count. He hits a ground ball to left field, and he is safe at first. Count is 1-0. And Ben Poole hits a ground ball to center field. Oh, and John Erickson misses the peg, and he is safe at second. There are runners on second and third. Count is 2-2. And Ben Poole strikes out. Yes! Ben Poole up to bat, 0-2 count. He strikes out again to quickly end the inning, and he just has to pitch 1 good inning, and he wins the World Series. Count is 2-1. And John Erickson hits a ground ball to left field, and he is safe at second. That is a leadoff double for John Erickson. Count is 1-2. And John Erickson strikes out, and the Pennies are now 1 out away from winning the 2025 NWO World Series. John Erickson back up to bat. And he barely makes contact, and he is safe at first, and there are runners on first and second. Count is 4-0. And he gets hit by a pitch to walk and load the bases. Count is 1-1. And he pops it up to left field and is barely not gone. And he is going to second, and he is safe, and 2 runs score, making the game 14-12, and a home run will win the game. 2-2 count, and the Pennies are 1 strike away from winning the World Series. And it is gone! John Erickson is a 3-run walk-off home run, and the Seattle Swamp Donkeys live another day, and they are now down 2-1 in the series. Let's get a replay on that. These Pennies were 1 strike away from winning the World Series, and John Erickson hits a 3-run walk-off bomb to win the game, and they are now going into Game 4. And that's the game. Game 4 of the World Series will take place sometime next week with the Pennies still having a chance to win. But until then, good night.